day 5. Just come to the end of day 5 now on TDR. It's been an odd day today. I've been fine. I didn't have my first product. They're getting later and later, these first products, till 4:30. It's now, gosh, 10 to 8, and I haven't had my other 2 yet, so I've got to fit those in this evening. I've had about 4 litres of water so far. Thank God, as I've said before, for the vegetable flavouring and the other water flavourings. I think it's been an odd day because I've faced exactly what I've got to do today. You'll think this is crazy, but part of my self-preservation was I got my son to take some start photos, but I didn't want to see them. And I'm being accountable. I've got my own diet coach, and I asked him to send them to her, and then I didn't want to see them. And then the other thing I did was when I first weighed in, I weighed in kilos rather than stones and pounds, because I couldn't tell you kilos for tuppence. It means nothing to me. So I thought, oh, well, that way at least I can track the downward trend without sort of the reality hitting me. And today I face the reality. This perhaps is too much information, but I'm going to say it anyway. The other thing I did today is I've kept myself very, very busy. So our tumble dryer is broken, so we've been drying all our clothes as much as we can on the children's university clothes drainers, or dotted all around the house, and then when they get sort of damp dry, I've been ironing them. So today I had a mountain of ironing to do, which I was quite happy to do, actually. I hate ironing usually, but it was really therapeutic. And I watched, if anyone's looking for something to read, the Eleanor Ferranti Quartet. It's 4 books, and I found them irritating, but I persevered to the end, and now I'm watching the serialization on Amazon Prime of them. The first one is My Beautiful Friend, and it's really bringing the book to life for me in a way that reading it was just irritating me. And so I ironed and watched the first 3 episodes of that, I think, on Amazon Prime. And then I came upstairs, and another thing that's been really bugging me, I told you my house would be spotless by the end of this week. And the other thing that's been really bugging me on my to-do list is our ensuite shower. It just needs a good old sort of decalcification and a good old scrub. So I stripped down to my bra and my knickers, and was scrubbing away in there. And yeah, I didn't like what I saw in the reflection of the shower door, and it just made me feel really sad that I've got back to this point. I know I'm not nearly as bad as I was, but and actually I'm trying to flip it to, but you're doing something, and I'm very focused, very determined to do something about this. I'm not wavering one jot, and I'm very proud of that. But it feels, I'm not even worried about the long haul, or how long it's going to take me to get back to where I'm happy again. I just feel a bit sad, really, I guess. But on the whole, other than that, a good day, 100% on plan. And I guess the nub of this is that you can't numb yourself when you're doing this with food. So when something uncomfortable hits you in the face, you can't go and numb yourself in the way that you would have done in the past with food. And not that I was doing that, but all healthy food was okay for me. So I wouldn't hesitate in going and making a cup of tea if I was feeling a bit down, or maybe take a handful of nuts. So I'd always try and make it very healthy. Very rarely was it anything unhealthy, but even so. I can't do that right now. I have my 3 products and my 3 litres of water, plus for me at the moment. And so you have to sort of feel the rawness of those feelings when they come up, and that can feel really tough. And I do wonder if that's why a lot of people struggle to diet, because they can't do that anymore. But if you're going to get to where you want to be, you're going to have to, really. And it's a good thing, because I'm able to, like I spoke about yesterday, I'm able to think, okay, is this something I can do something about? And if so, do it. And if there isn't, then how do I manage that situation? So me today ironing and watching that Amazon Prime series was a perfect example of self-care that I would have done it, but I'm having to do it more now, let's put it that way, and that's a good thing.